What? No music? I will only insert music if it has the loading screen, that's it though, but anyway, the original concept was to have me complaining about why the Scar H only does 30 damage, while 4 through, well, ever since 4 came out, they fixed it so that it'll do 34, but then it eventually does 33 now. So yeah, that's really the only little minor complaint about the damage. And then I'm sitting here, take a drinking game and take a shot every time I get an assist, because that's why I was griping on this vid pretty much. It's like, come on, I could have gotten that kill because I shot the guy first, but no, the damage numbers ruined it. So yeah. And also, when coming back, I'm glad that I quit talking about the gameplay because on most of my vids for the most part. As talking about that is like super boring because I'm sitting here, it's not 2009 anymore. So yeah, I mean, it's not 2009 anymore, and even then, it's like, it was mostly Bad Company 1 and 1943 for whatever Battlefield games was out within that year. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. And then, I should have added more in-depth info within the last vid on the whole failed marketing, because there's way other things, but it's gonna get super political unrest within whatever I'm gonna say, so yeah, that's all which you can find out for later, but now, since I have a new subject, all I can say is what I wanted to say in the last video is what happened, DICE. I'm sitting here, you used to be able to, you used to be great, and things were going well for what you guys have made, but to the point where everyone describes 3 as it aged like fine wine and whatnot. But then when you fast forward to the much newer games, and everyone's sitting here that the quality has declined so much that everyone's gone to playing a different game. And I'm sitting here, whenever I see a stupid famous person on YouTube like trying to ramble for like 10 minutes saying like, what can we do to save Battlefield, and then what was it?
Here's the rounds.
Save Battlefield. I'm sitting here to save you 10 minutes. It's all the devs' fault that they designed this and that, and there's nothing we can do about it except pray that except just play a different video game. That's all. That's it, because I'm just tired of like hearing these devs thinking of weird ideas when none of it is gonna see the light of day because knowing that it's EA and EA is super greedy and on for anything without charging us, even though they changed that whole content campaign as soon as what was it, Battlefield 5 came out, and we've had yet to. But Battlefield 5, every time we release something, it's just we've been disappointed with it. Where we all wish that it was just on the disc instead of just this monthly update and whatnot. So that's all I gotta say about it. And then looking at future, like, I mean, there's a guy like that's busy leaking hidden file info, and somehow he's playing it in the single player of Battlefield 5 and pointing it out. All I can say is there's a lot of stuff that you could have just simply copied and pasted, and we could have had more disc content, and then here, and then some of the stuff that's super new to the game. I'm saying that could have been cool, but nope, we all had to wait. So yeah, that's all an SOL situation. And then I'm looking, I remember back in the days of Battlefield 1 where, what was it, when they were just making Battlefield 1, is that what happened was there's a lot of people that were formerly famous because they were playing COD though, but then they switched to that game, but they're like, I hate everything about Battlefield, COD, so we're gonna switch this game. I'm sitting here, you guys are SOL, you guys should have switched as soon as, Battlefield 3 came out, but no, you guys had to wait. Look what happened. Yeah, look what happened, is that you just ended up staying to that series and then whatnot. But at the same time, glad you did not switch because of all the main issues that's been going on with Battlefield these days, so yeah, everyone digresses. Yeah, and then on the whole, on the drinking game, on taking a shot, this was the main area where, like, come on! Yeah, come on, match, give me something. But nope, it's just assist left and right because of that low damage despite what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, so if this was Battlefield 4, then by all means they would have died. And a lot of people ask me, simply ask me, like, why I don't want to go back to 4, and I'm sitting here, a lot of the bugs are really still annoying me to this day. I mean, people are all, they patched that stuff, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm sitting here, you ever got one-shotted by a gun that takes almost 10 bullets to even kill someone at full health, and that was one of the problems why at one point Battlefield 4 had to reduce all the damage numbers to all the guns and whatnot, and then seeing what else is there? No, that's not it. Actually, no. Actually, I guess, whatnot is, actually, I was gonna blame it on, like, really bad players, though, but that's just a community thing. Like, there's nothing you can do except you gotta make sure that all your friends are on the game and whatnot, so. But even then, I'm sitting here, stop making everything multiplayer. I have no friends. And thus, people ask me, like, why I don't even want to add anyone, because people are just flat out horrible. I just want skill-based friends, but I can't find that anymore, because as no matter how hard, like, how well you do, regardless if you were playing a PTFO mode, like, just in objective mode, or just team deathmatch, like, they're just not impressed by whatever you're doing, so that's all I gotta say about that. Not socially wise, so all I can say is either be impressed or don't say anything at all. And that's about it. Yeah.
5 left to go, guys. 5 left. Come on.
But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that matches. I mean, on that silent MP443, that's just me being stupid because of the fact that I was trying to get my silent pistol kills when it's an extreme SOL situation, because I always went loud thinking that the silencer was obsolete. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about everything for whatnot.